to the table for the man that takes care of you?
What I do is I make that house that you pay for, that you pay that mortgage for, I make it at home. I cook the meals. I'm washing clothes.
That's $100 a week.
Don't play with me.
I can get it made.
No. You see that's where you're going wrong.
I mean, she's talking about
basic
paper
shit.
towels and shit. It's other shit that you have to do to keep a man. Like, I mean,
I bought you paper towels, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I should have to explain myself. I feel like you should look at me and you should know what you're dealing with.
I hate it when people ask a question with a question, but in my head it's like, why is it always men that are asking women, what do you bring to the table? Like, why does it always have to be, what do we bring?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you do have expectation on that man, and the reason why that man is saying that, because we do. Y'all always say that to us. I think it's always given that the man most times does have to prove himself, and it's always known that the man needs to show his worth. So I think the reason why he's asking that question is because he's saying that we've always been put on blast of what our values. How much do we make?
Go ahead, T.
You know, if you really want to be honest, your credit score, how much you make, you know, what's your career, you know, when a real relationship is being built, those things that most women are looking at. And on men, a lot of times, I'm not going to say a lot, we're not going to do that. We're going to say sometimes we just look at you for what you're worth, by who you are. Like, you're attractive, you look good, you make us feel good.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You know, sometimes it's just that simple.
Down there.
No, period. About yourself. Like, damn, I got a baddie.
She's on
like, I get what you're saying.
Whatever it is, you make me feel, when I'm
Right.
around you, I love being around you, and that's all I need.
Right.
And as long as we're good, we're good. Like, I'm not requiring too much other than you being
I like
a good
men like
person.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
that's how mostly we are. You know?
A human being thing, let's be real, unless you an anything ass nigga, you're not just accepting no female just because they attractive.
That's not true.
No.
That is not true at all.
I agree with you, Vito. I never agree with Vito, but I actually agree with you.
I didn't say this attractive. I said you make me feel good.
No. But this is what I'm saying off the front part of what you said, that the same criteria is not gender specific. Criteria is both men and female. So the same way that a female may have things that they're looking for, you're not just gonna wife anyone. You can have 10 bad bitches. You're gonna pick the one that you're compatible with. That's what I'm saying. So stop trying to make it seem like, no. You can have 10 bad bitches.
I said it's
going to be the one that you're compatible
we're looking
with.
at and what you, like I said,
it's compatibility.
I said your looks, you make me feel good, right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And that's
let's
all
say
I
you
need.
have 10.
That's all I need.
That's what
If you
some
have
men
10,
need. Yeah, that's all.
Listen to me. If you have 10 bad bitches
they have
that look
else.
good and make you feel good,
of course
you're going to choose the one that makes you that you're most compatible with.
But
that's what it boils down to.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've dated women from all spectrums, and I'm gonna tell you, they've been different in all different ways. There's not been just one woman that's been one way. And like we talked about it before, we say being compatible. Compatible could mean a lot of different things. I could be compatible with you one way with her and compatible with you different in that way.
But I'm talking about the 10 bad bitches.
But what I'm saying is, what everyone makes me feel good. And women tell you, I can't tell you what makes me feel good. I can't tell you how to, I'm going to be honest.
The one that gives you the most butterflies, right?
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you. That basically, if you have 10 people that meet the same criteria, they all bad, they all look good. And let me get it out. So that's my point. It's not going to be just the criteria is that you look good and you make me feel good. It's going to be the person you bond most with.
But
that's what it's going to be.
When I say make me feel good, if I don't bond with you, you're not going to make me feel good, though.
So that's what I'm saying, that it's more about, let's strip everything else, that it's more about, when it boils down to it, yes, that is your top criteria, but it's going to be who you feel, who you more compatible with.
They agree on the same statement that I'm saying, that's all they look for. That's all I'm saying. I don't believe women say, you make me feel good and I want to be with you. I'm going to be with you. I feel like they look at a lot more stuff because they're looking for somebody for stability.
And that's what
so this is what I'm
so it's more than just I like you.
But I
want to be with you. I can really say I like you. I want to be with you, and that just be that.
Cool. It's two things. I just wanted to be clear. It's the topic, and then it's your comment. Your comment was that if they bad and they make you feel good. What I'm saying is that I also think that you have to be compatible. Now, as far as the topic at hand, I do not agree with her, and I don't think that we're raising our sons. If you have a son and you have a son and you have a son, we're not raising our sons to raise bitches. I'm sorry, we're not raising our sons to say, take care of these females. You have to make enough money for this. So this is what's puzzling to me. It's not designed that way. We don't even raise our sons to take care of females. So how in the world are women out here like, oh, I'm waiting for someone to take care of me?
I raise my son too.
Okay, so if you do, there may be females who do. But what I'm saying is that the majority.
About the mothers raising us, the world. What are you talking about?
So that's my point. You and I are on the same page.
Yeah, the world makes men like that.
So we have mothers who make the men. So this is what I'm saying. that the point is that the world is not even designed. If this were the 50s prior to, that model was different, where women stayed home and the man was the provider. Ever since the women movement, when women had equal rights, that model changed.
And it's changing again now.
So, man, you on the same page.
Right.
This is what my point is. How is it that women are out here expecting men to take care of them when no one was raised to do this?
Because the model has changed.
The
model
you
has
are
changed
not.
that.
We're saying the same thing.
Right.
Stop.
You're saying why are women thinking that
No,
way?
what I'm saying is it's asinine. We're on the same page
Right.
that we don't even have a model that creates men to do this, but yet we have women who expect this. We're not raising ourselves
Well, there
in
is
our
a
God
model.
stance.
The model is social media, internet now.
So,
that has become, that's raising kids
So
now.
that's not what raises
I don't
the
wanna
kids.
admit
This
to
is what I'm
that.
trying to say. Here's my point.
Well, you know what I mean. That plays a major role
Here's my point.
in kids.
Here's my point. Here's what my point is. The world is not even designed for what women are expecting. So I don't agree with her. Because we don't even raise men. I'm not raising my nephews. You need to take care of. That's a liability. If a female wants something out of you, run from that female. You have females who are out here who have gone, who have supported themselves, who have something that they should be worried about you and yourself as a person.
I don't think most
first.
mothers are saying that to their sons.
Listen to what
though,
I'm
T.
saying. Let me get mine out. This is what I'm trying to say. Is
Not
that
run from them, but don't.
if we take it down to how we're raising our sons, because the world is not designed this way, and these women have unreasonable expectations, that if we say, look at the person that you match that's compatible and then see how you all work together, then that's one thing. But if a person says, I want to see what you can do for me, run, what I'm telling my sons, run far away from her.
But
She is
do you
out,
agree to
she
what
is
it's
out
saying,
here
though, to
to,
that
I just
statement?
said, I disagree.
Go ahead, Greg.
No, you know what?
Go ahead.
I agree with T 110%. Exactly what she said. Yes. I mean, to me, I have a problem with a lot of females who think that they're entitled to certain stuff.
That's a lot, right?
So when I heard the topic is like what you bring to the table, this morning I was having that conversation with a buddy of mine. You know, he dealing with a female and, you know, same situation. I think, T, everything T said, I totally agree with her.
Right.
But as a guy, like you said, I cook,
Right.
I clean. So it's like what, you know?
Right.
For me, a female's is the companion, like, fuck me good.
Right.
Pretty much.
So you don't care about those
Every
other
now and
things.
then, appreciate the things that I do.
Right.
Just
Thank you.
write me a note and
That's
say,
all
hey,
right.
thank you. You know
Make
what
you
I'm
feel
saying?
good.
Right, make me feel
That's
good.
what I said.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's just about making you feel
there's
good.
There's a lot of females
I
who
ain't
think
working.
because I look a certain way,
They can work
I'm
you.
entitled to this. Like,
Yeah.
this is what you got to do.
Right.
And I run away from those women.
Right.
Like T said.
Right.
I run away.
Looks are very short term. If that's all you have right now, is
No,
your
but you
looks.
understand, looks are
You're
gonna.
gonna
Let's
age.
not
That's a
act
whole
like.
lot of age.
Let's not
You're
act
gonna
like
age.
looks don't catch. No one walks into somebody and say you're ugly. I want to be with you. So let's keep it real.
Don't twist it. What
But
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
is,
we're not saying looks is everything,
No,
but that's what's
it's a
going
quick
to
fix.
catch you.
no, I never said that. You and I are on different points. What I'm saying is that a person has a short-minded.
But that's why you got to feel good.
Let me get my thought out. Let me get my thought
100%.
out. This is what I'm saying. That if you think that looks is all you have to bring and now you're
No.
entitled, you have a very
Yes, I agree with you.
short-sighted.
I agree with you.
Because if you
I
are
agree.
blessed, you will age. Then
You
what?
100%.
He's going after the younger bitch.
I agree.
What are you talking
I
about?
agree on that
so
one.
anyone
I agree.
who's like, I look good, and no,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, any woman who thinks that way.
All his
this
looks
is
is-
Oh, no,
your
I'm not
looks
taking it
for this
personally.
short period of time.
I know what the fuck I got.
19 and 30 are going
Not
to
just
be
pretty face.
stable.
Right.
If you're blessed, you have to have more.
You
This
definitely
nigga's
do.
gonna always look for the younger,
younger,
bitch.
the
So
newer.
now what do you bring?
That's true. The
That's
newer.
asinine to
That's
me.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I don't know why women do stand so much on just their looks when everybody gets older.
There is none.
Everybody gets older, and
Doesn't
like you
matter about
said,
the
you get in an
looks.
accident, anything can happen. I mean, anything can happen. God willing, it doesn't happen. And if that's all you have, you're gonna have a hard life in the future. And unfortunately, with women, age hits quicker when I say age, not by looks, just in general. Once you get to 35, y'all look at things completely different because y'all feel like time is ticking. Time is ticking. And with men, it's a blessing that we can keep on kicking out kids for a while. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of
Forever.
things,
Forever.
Have a baby.
they do it though.
They can do it forever.
I've known men in 50-years have a child. I mean, I'm not saying
Yeah, my
that.
dad did.
And I
He
know
never
some
lied.
50-year-old men don't look the same no more.
Yeah.
And some of these men 60-year-old don't look like 60-year-old.
My dad.
I'm
Yeah,
keeping
my
it
dad.
real. Men can really be 60 years old and still having a great life. He can be financially stable.
Wait, can he get
be
it up?
healthy.
Yes.
They got medicine, all types of stuff now. I mean, come on, let's keep it real. That's not a big thing.
As long as you
look
eat
at
right,
Hugh
your body-
Hefner. He lived to be how old? He was getting it in. I do agree with you, T.
Hey, if I
Looks
live to 100,
cannot
I'm
be-
still gonna be
yeah.
fucking. I'm not gonna hold you.
Looks can't be your only thing. If you just hold on to looks, that's cool, I guess, when you're in your 20s. But once you better start thinking about the future and know that.
I think women that know that all they have is looks to bring. That's why
But
they
you have
see
more.
that.
You
They
just
have,
gotta do more.
No, but I'm saying some people don't. Like,
So what does that
literally, they
mean?
have nothing.
If they only
but
have looks, does that mean like they don't have passions and stuff?
They're passionate. A lot of
Lazy.
women like they have their
Lazy.
looks. They're like, I just want to
It's
marry
lazy.
a rich man, and he like takes care of me, and
Lazy.
I bear his children. And if he
That
cheats
doesn't
on me,
mean
it's
lazy.
okay because I'm collecting his
I
bag.
don't do be lazy, though.
Because for
Housewives.
me, I'm not lazy. I'm just tired. I'm so tired of taking care of myself.
Oh,
I don't
man.
want to do it anymore.
Some women who say they're tired, most time they're tired because they don't want to get up and do nothing. See, us men, a lot of times we can't wake up every day, and professional people that have to have go jobs, they can't like take off work. They have to, and they get fired. You know what I'm saying? And that is a difference. Sometimes when you do have a 9 to 5, it programs you to get up. And I'm not going to act like that doesn't make a difference because working a 9 to 5, I've been from working 9 to 5 and now working 9 to 5, and I still get up when I'm not working. And I feel like I have to do something. If I'm not doing no work, I feel like, what am I doing? I'm just sitting around all day like doing nothing. My mind is conditioned that I need to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like when people don't have a 9 to 5, never had not saying you have a 9 to 5 all your life, but some people never had one when they were 16, 17, 18.
Oh no, I've been
19,
working
20.
since 15.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what it is
tired of
to be
working.
in a constructive environment where you have to have some type of discipline. I think discipline in life helps you move over to businesses, entrepreneurship, and whatever you choose to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of people skip over that phase of life and go straight into whatever you want to do, and that's why their life is so unorganized and they're lazy, or when they have a business opportunity they miss out on it, or they're late everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real.
Wait, Vedo, are you throwing shade at me? Because I'm late everywhere I
I was
go.
gonna say keep it real. Most women are late.
I'm late
So
all the time.
back to the thing. Men and women are different. I don't know why we don't see that. Women come late most places, and not all women know. But y'all are known to be late. Y'all known to take your time. You're saying because we have to get our hair done, eyes done. That makes you guys different. That means throughout life, our lives are different. As a man growing up, we have to live life different than you guys. We see things different. We move different. When you meet a man, he opens the door for you for your car. You don't open the car door for him. Why? Because he's a man.
Because he got both.
We're saying the truth. We do not. Yes, we're here that was the same, but in reality,
Your voice is just louder.
we hear what they're saying. But I'm gonna keep it real. We hit the streets. That's not what everybody's
What I'm
doing.
saying is, all I'm saying is that for successful relationships, that was my point in the beginning. You need to stop focusing on gender, and then you focus on your mate, so that you all can tailor make your relationship.
And T is giving advice that you should do that.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying to T is that most people don't even
do that. Yeah, don't.
So it's hard to get to that point when that doesn't even happen. And like I said, when you have a mass of women don't know how to cook, when we talk about cooking, and say you shake your head, but there are a lot of women that, when I say cook, I want to eat your food cook. I like your food, okay? Not that I just want to throw it fast aside. Because every woman don't know how to cook, and let's keep it real. I'm sorry.
But
But that's when it comes in when a man said he'll pay for whatever you got to pay for.
Thank you, but what happens if a man wants a woman that knows how to cook? And most men, no matter,
Y'all pick and
no
choose.
matter,
What if you know how to cook, but you
let me
can't
ask you a
fuck?
question. No matter if a man has the money, no matter if a man has
Then
the
you can
money,
eat this
hold
pussy,
on, no
that's
matter if a man
You want
knows,
some food, eat this
let me
pussy.
tell you what, I get it, but instead of saying that's what you choose to do, us men have to step up to the plate. Instead of women saying, well, you know what, let me learn how to cook. Let me make sure I know how to cook, so I can. Right? See how the hands go.
No, if my
see how the hands go. But let a man say, I don't want to make as much money with me to make. Let me sit back in my butt.
That's
and
not
sit
my
back.
criteria. That's not my
I didn't say
criteria.
your criteria. I'm just, like I said, well, I'm not. Everybody has different opinions.
If you want to be
So
with
I'm never
somebody,
saying no one, but I'm just saying you know good as well. A man could not do that, and you be like, oh, I want to be with you still.
Right.
But instead of a woman saying, you know what, I can't cook, let me go on YouTube, let me learn how to cook. They want to go out to eat, like you said. Just buy me food. Buy me food. But guess what? I can buy you food all day long. Guess what? I want to come home from work and smell that food, you know, when I come to that door.
I have a family member that she didn't know how to cook, and her husband taught her how to cook.
What did I say? I said learn how to cook. I said learn. YouTube something. If you want to sit with your man, learn. Do it. But most women, and I say most, that woman, I don't see the woman sitting there. Let me watch you how to cook.
women
Let me see
come.
how you do this. How many do this?
I take
Do
pride
this.
in cooking for
And
my
that takes a
nigga.
lot of time, though. I ain't gonna lie. That takes a
but
lot
I
of.
also like being
How
cooked
old are we
for.
again? Because I ain't trying to teach a grown woman how to cook.
I'm not pressing.
I'm not gonna hold you, Vedo. My kids are big as shit, so I really don't cook anymore. And I told them, I said, I'm so sorry, children, but if I get married, I'm gonna cook for him.
You know how to cook. You already
I taught them how to
certified.
cook. I taught
You
them how to cook.
certified already there. It doesn't make a difference. You don't gotta do it. As long as
They
you know
cook me
how
dinner.
to.
Yeah.
Right.
What you say, Barbie?
You said that you didn't want to cook for your kids no more,
No.
but you told them when you got with a man that you're gonna cook
Yeah,
for him.
I told them.
I resented my mom so much for that because
sorry.
it made me feel like she loved another man
I
more
cooked
than
for
her
them for
own
16
child. I did
years.
not
That's
fuck with
enough.
that.
That's enough time.
Nah, but I feel like if you really want to be with somebody, you're gonna make it work and you're gonna find a way. So if you can't cook, but you wanna be with me and you wanna learn how to cook, let's take a couple's cooking class. Let's go together.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Let's do some shit like
But
fun.
I
do
said
people really do
that,
that,
right? I said
I do
learn
that.
how to do it. I said
do that.
I know. When last time you did cooking class with your significant other?
But that's the thing.
It's annoying.
She said that she's willing to.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
do it. I don't
that
wanna
type of person. I do that fairy tale shit because I've always
In a
wanted a
perfect
fairy
world.
tale
In a
where
perfect world,
no,
man.
that's the second date with this guy, right? I met him on Tinder, but it went.
I shouldn't even said that part.
Listen, shout out to Tinder. Shout out to Tinder.
No, but for me, I was using it for an actual dating app. I didn't know it was a hooking up app. So
It's
he
whatever
took me
you
out
want
to this
app.
Indian restaurant, right? A second date, and I was like, oh my god, I like him so much. I like ran to Walmart. I got like a fucking blanket.
See, that's
some
what we do when we like
champagne,
somebody.
Some snacks for us to have a picnic, and he was like, what the fuck? Like, this is so amazing. Like, this is crazy. Whole tea. He never had no intentions of dating me, but in my head, like, I'm
Right.
willing to go above and beyond for somebody I want to be with and I really, really like. I
Right.
do that extra
That's
shit.
why I would cook for
I
him.
don't even need to post it on social media because that's my life in
I'm
real
posting it,
life.
though.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
am like that. But
I'm
I don't
definitely
need the
gonna
Been there,
validation
done
for
that.
nobody.
Picnic.
Yeah, I don't like validation, but I like pictures.
I mean, Vedo just saying like certain women, some women come with a accept me for me type of attitude. They're not willing
And
to
men do
learn
too.
certain things.
Everybody does. A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody. A lot of people do
They
that.
got to be willing to learn how to do certain things and shit like that in order to learn how to cook shit like
5
that.
o'clock in the morning, you roll out of bed, you hungry, baby. Can't you go make me a
Like that's
sandwich?
just so nice.
I'm like,
That's just so.
Yeah, I'm gonna
what
make
you
you
gonna
a
say about?
sandwich.
Oh, let me call.
I will make you a sandwich.
So insane. Like it feels good as a man.
If you out of
That
12
ain't
o'clock at
cooking
night, you get a
though.
DoorDash me something. I gotta wait 2 hours for DoorDash,
something
mess
you
my
just
food
gotta know
up.
how to
And then they stole the food.
Stole the food. 4 hours later, I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying is like it's good to know how to do it. Not saying you have to be required. And yes, it's good to know.
There's
your
women
man.
That's
out
why
there
I'm
that
gonna
match
marry
you,
a chef.
and there's women out there to match you.
I cook with them, and it's like,
Chef
oh,
get
it's
it
like a
all.
surprise. Like, oh, mommy cooked. Yeah, that's the way it
Let
is
you be
now.
a chef. You got it made. Yeah, I'm cooking
I
dinner
bought the
tonight.
food.
The girl's coming right over. Watch. Yeah.
I personally,
Plate that shit well, too, make it look
personally,
good.
I know how to cook because I want to know how to cook, not because I'm trying to please a man.
Man, you know how like the poly relationships it's
Oh, she
it's
said poly.
No, wait. You know
Oh,
how
okay.
most poly relationships it's always a man with multiple girlfriends or like they have a wife and then they have a girlfriend.
They ain't doing that.
I wish they normalized poly relationships when it was one woman and multiple men.
Nope. It's called G. Sorry.
That's what I want.
That's
Nope.
what I want
It's
too.
called trade.
No, it's not. It's called. That's what we want.
It's called poly, but reverse.
It's called.
Nope.
I call
It's
you
a
for the
girl.
streets.
Right. No, but like if I had, if me,
For the streets.
like you know, I had 2 husbands.
I'm sorry. We're not doing that.
What's the
We'll
chef?
be signed, but we'll be signed.
I'm
We
with
ain't gonna be.
you. I'm with you right there.
We'll be
I'm
signed
with you.
husband. We not
2
Nope.
or 3.
Oh, yeah.
One did something that the
Well,
other
my
couldn't. Like they're both benefiting
My mom
me.
told me, my grandmother told me we supposed to have 3 men for each and every.
Okay, shout out to them.
your ass down.
I heard that
Shout out to
story
them,
before.
Angel. Shout out to
And
them.
y'all do.
What
And
for
y'all
the
cheating
sex?
asses do.
No, what for the
No,
sex?
no,
What
no,
for
no.
the money? What
That
for the
one man
emotional
trying to do all
support?
3 of them things.
I don't think it's wrong. You know, John, man, you done talk about this shit. I don't think there's nothing wrong with a woman
Yeah, he can.
dealing with more than one. Only reason why, because we gonna deal with more than one motherfucker too. But listen, but this.
But you always have that main one though.
Nah, but this way it kick in there. As long as you don't let what you and Slim got going on interfere with what the fuck we doing, then it become a problem.
Yeah,
That's my life.
I don't care who you fuck with.
but that's what we were
protect
talking about.
yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Protection.
That's what
Be
that's
honest
something
and
between what be
respect. And
going
be
on.
honest.
Tell the truth, but everybody
Some
don't
I
know.
don't think that shit equate to loyalty. If you worrying about who a person fucking, you can't never trust nobody because everybody
Yeah.
fucking.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck a motherfucker say everybody fucking.
Even if they looking at something.
My grandmother was fucking, mom fucking, everybody
That's how y'all
fucking.
got here.
Yeah, that's how we
Exactly.
got here.
Right.
It's fucking more than one person.
Quick,
What
real
you call a
quick.
relationship?
We're gonna ask my man Bobby the question. I got my man Bobby Empire,
Introduce
Dusty Little
yourself real
Kings
quick.
manager.
Introduce yourself.
That's
real
what's
quick.
going on with the radio show. Bobby feeling real quick. Okay?
What's the question?
Is it true, or do you believe that people can actually be in a committed one-on-one relationship? Is this a reality?
It all depends. It depends what your values are. I mean, I think. Man, I know people who are in poly relationships, and I know people who are in a monogamous relationship.
Right.
All
So the
depends.
commitments, do you think that they're actually committed?
If you're committed to the relationship with it, I mean, it could be open. But what's commitment?
So commitment is in one-on-one. I'm never going to sleep with anybody different than you. It's only me and you. Do you think that's possible?
In 2022?
Yeah.
It'd be extremely difficult. I mean, you're almost cheating every day, right? If you got social media, you looking, you eye gazing, you fantasizing.
Yeah, but not having sex with different months.
But you are doing something that your significant other probably would not. But it's basically like, yeah, that's what he's saying.
I just figured that it's on you if you want to have sex with that one person, not their fault that you want to keep that one person have sex and they want to talk to and have sex with other people. Does that make sense?
Good point. The question is, I mean,
it's up to you is what you want to do. You choose, like, if my nigga get mad, you choose to just not swing your dick. I want to have other partners. But so it's like, it's the person what you want to do at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get it. But I look, as I got older and I'm getting older, I haven't seen somebody's been cheating in their relationship.
That's what we always say. It goes back to it.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we don't know about it, but they cheated.
Yeah, but
There's just no social media back then. Well, they were committed in the sense where we call it true lies to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever saw the movie True Lies?
Yeah.
I don't think you want. I think sometimes in relationships you don't want the truth. You just want to know that.
You don't want to see it either.
Yeah, I always tell people if you really want the truth is ugly. You might want a true lie.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very
That's really.
I
true.
respect the truth before I can forgive a lie.
Big facts.
But still, what if you don't see the
But
lie?
sometimes you don't want to know the truth. What he's saying. Sometimes
No,
the truth
I always
hurts
want
you
to know
more.
the truth.
I
No, I always
always wanna know the truth.
want to know.
You want to know,
sure
but when
you
you
always wanna
find
know the
out, you
truth?
wish you never knew sometimes.
I will respect you.
Have you ever cheated?
No.
Have you cheated?
Actually, I
Yes.
cheated one time. I had to think
Yeah,
about it.
Okay.
I did cheat
So
one
when
time.
you did cheat, did you tell the person that you was cheating?
I didn't tell.
All right then, that's a true lie.
I didn't get a chance to tell him.
Okay.
I would have told him though. I would have told him.
Okay. Have you cheated?
I literally cheated.
Oh, we already know that answer.
Have you cheated?
No.
It's on.
That's
If he had had the opportunity to talk about it, I would have definitely told him about it. But he never asked me. We didn't get a chance to talk about it.
But that's what
My
I'm.
situation, nothing like that.
But see, that's what I'm saying is in relation.
And
All
I
this
kind of
stuff.
did it for revenge.
No,
too.
this thing.
it wasn't
But
like that.
revenge on because he cheated on you, or you assumed he cheated on you.
Huh?
He did.
Because he cheated on you, or you assumed
Yeah,
he cheated.
he was doing me dirty, and he was being a nasty. So I stepped out on him, and I would have told him gladly, but we didn't get a chance to talk about it.
Did you want to tell him?
A little bit.
Well, I did.
You did.
Because I told him that if he didn't put a ring on it or something, I did it by mistake. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm very loyal. But if I'm telling you I want something and you never come through with it, and
I'm not gonna keep repeating
I'm
myself.
not gonna keep repeating
So
myself.
honestly,
That's
when
the
I
difference.
found out that he cheated, I wanted to get back.
Right, that's why I was like,
you
revenge.
manipulated. You were so smooth. I believed everything. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. The same way you were able to come home from work, like everything was smooth. You just got your dick sucked. Let me do the same thing and cook you dinner. So it was that, but it was more so on a revenge thing. Like it was cute for you. It's cute for me too. Eat the steak. You know, it was more than.
See, this what I'm saying is in relationships. What I'm saying is there's no rule book to this. Obviously,
Right.
I mean, I'm assuming everyone has morals and principles, and we had auntie, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, mother, father that had relationships where you could look up. Obviously we looked up to a certain extent, right?
Right.
The thing is, this stuff is difficult. I don't see someone being with somebody forever. It's hard.
Temporary, right?
No, I mean, I just think that for the most part, that's your ride or die. But ride or die has bumpy roads, so I don't expect you to be on the road straight and not have a flat tire here and there, or you might have to. That's how I just view life. I just think if you're able, for the most part, to show that there's, I won't say loyalty, that there's affection, there's someone that you really believe in, then obviously things happen. But in a relationship, you're supposed to overcome some of those hurdles. Like if infidelity gets in the picture. But if the relationship is strong, then infidelity shouldn't break up your union.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I feel.
I think that's very realistic for you to say.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's something to really look at. That is true. You know, it's bumpy
It's
roads.
unfortunate. It don't sound like something you want to
And
hear.
honestly, I say the same thing. Like, you get married at 22, 24. I definitely think, you forever? I'm like, forever? When is that going to happen?
I'm sorry. I'm just, first of all, it's a difference for me between like loyalty and faithful. I think everybody get it misconstrued. Faithful is when you here with me. Loyalty is when you here for me. There's a lot of people that be beside you just for the ride, regardless if it's a good ride or to see you fall. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But loyalty, they gonna step up. They gonna make sure you don't fall.
Unconditionally.
You know what I mean? They gonna do stuff without you asking. So it's a big difference. And for me, I know you asked the question, have you ever cheated? I never cheated. Even though I got cheated on, I forgave the person and stayed. Because honestly, I didn't know. Until it did came out, I was like, damn, well, when the fuck did you have time to do this? So that's why I was able to be forgiven, because I didn't feel alone. I didn't feel like you were stepping out, things of those natures. So I was able to forgive. But personally, me, I'm not a revengeful person and trying to make another person that I love hurt. Because at the end of the day, I don't want you to feel how I felt. Right. That's just my heart. You know what I'm saying? So, and that just don't even go with just relationships, that's just friendships, business. You know what I mean? I done been fucked over at jobs that I could have, seeked revenge to make them hurt. But why make others hurt when you know what it feel like?
But let's just say this. For the person that's assumingly cheating, right? Maybe it's not to hurt you. Maybe they're just trying to fulfill something that's not there.
Avoid.
Like, for instance, like if you work in a corporate job, you might have what they call it, a wife or a husband at work. There might just be a certain need. So that doesn't mean because somebody's dealing with someone else, they're trying to hurt you. Maybe there's something going. Maybe there's some insecurities or lack of.
I agree with that, but once you find out, you tell that person, hey, this hurt me, this, they should want to fix it. If anyone here was to tell me, hey, Miami, your voice is just too loud. I have got that a lot. You're too aggressive. I know naturally sometimes I try to think of soft tissue. You know what I mean? I just prefer not to hurt nobody.
Nah, you're a real one. You look like somebody you cut somebody's tires.
And we definitely going to talk a little bit more real quick. We're going to cut this off because we had it. And I know it's a last minute situation. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Miami. Running in real quick.
I'm making my best. I got to come here and really be on the whole cast.
Yeah, we're going to bring Dusty on next time too. He's running a little bit late. But thank you, everybody. Truth is Real Podcast. Host Vedo.
The original Barbie doll.
Miami Mills, y'all know what it is.
And my man Bobby. Thank you again, Bobby, coming through. Truth is Real. All right.